to redneck snack or laugh. It's too short to be serious. All right, folks, so we've got two very interesting milkshakes. Well, one that particularly interests me more than the other, but it doesn't matter. We're trying them, and we're reviewing them, and we're doing a video here for you folks. So, Shake Shack apparently is doing these shakes till May. I have a hard time buying that. I think it's going to end in March. I think they'll change it up. Maybe in May, April or May, they'll have new shakes again. But I just feel like that's a long time to wait for them to do new shakes. So I really think, they've got other plans. They definitely have to have something new in terms of food coming, within the next month or two. I expect that. So I'll be back at Shake Shack soon enough. But one shake I'm obviously excited about, that is the Wake and Shake, or Wake and Bake. I don't know what it's called, but it's a coffee infused shake with orange zest. Very interesting. And then we have the chocolate pie, I think either chocolate pudding pie or chocolate pie shake, and I'm not as excited about that. Most of their chocolate themed shakes, they tend to be the same, chocolate flavor, and they might have a little bit different texture within the shake and everything, but they tend to kind of be similar. So it is what it is, but we're gonna pose for the thumbnail and then we'll get straight to it. I'm gonna try the Wake and Bake, or whatever you call it, first. But ooh, I don't like the light. I don't like that. Here we go. I guess that's better focus. It is a bright one. So as you can see, the orange zest on the top. There's some crunchy pieces on the top of this one too. I guess it's pie pieces. I don't really know. But the description, and the description I have along with my title would better explain these shakes for sure. So their straws aren't exactly plastic. I guess they're recycled plastic if anything, but let's go ahead and try these out. So this is the Wake and Bake, or Wake and Shake. Yeah, that's got a strong coffee flavor. I like that a lot. That orange zest, it's really, it's an undertone of everything. Like, it's not loud, but it is enjoyable. This actually makes me feel like I'm at Starbucks drinking a frappe or frappuccino. Can't consistently, suck down on it. It looks like it's little shaved coffee bean pieces, so it's kind of harder to kind of gulp down easily, but the flavor is there. I honestly would prefer to have the black sugar shake back rather than this, if you ask me, but this does a really good job. You can't get a coffee shake everywhere, so I'm pleased. For some reason, I think I get a hint of chocolate. I definitely see some chocolate here, so I guess there's a hint of chocolate in it too. Kind of reminds me of like a Java chip. Really good. I wouldn't say my favorite coffee item I've ever had, but it is very high quality, so I will give it an 8. Now on to the chocolate, which makes me nervous because most of the time they're pretty similar. So anyways, let's try it out. A bit thicker, a bit harder to get through the straw. Okay, so I sense a little bit of a difference. Whatever pieces are in here, if it's pie pieces, if it's crust pieces, it adds some flavor to it that has not been so present throughout the other chocolate shakes I've had from here. And it just changes up. The texture's just different. Not a huge fan of the fact that it's harder to kind of get through the straw, though. As for the chocolate flavor, yeah. Well, actually, I do get that pudding taste. So that is a little different than the typical. Can't remember if it's called chocolate pie or chocolate pudding pie, but I definitely taste pudding either way. Like that flavor is straight up chocolate pudding. So I have to give them credit on this one. It's definitely not the usual chocolate one. While it does probably use the same chocolate syrup, it does have the pudding flavor and the nice texture of chewy pieces. I do think I like the coffee one just a little bit more. But this is pleasant. It's quite pleasant. It's enjoyable. What would I give it? A 7.5. It's not far off from the coffee one. I just like the coffee one more. That's because it's a little bit more unique. But I do like that this does change up from your usual chocolate variant shake from Shake Shack. So that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check that out. Maybe hold off for a few weeks since it's going to be apparently a long window that they'll have these. If you want to go try their new food, you know, that's probably going to come at some point. So you might want to hold off. But you do want to go try these. As for me, you know where to find me. And I will see y'all around. Yay!